That's when the nigga called the AC or something. When I called him,
But who?
I called her.
Wait a minute. Rewind, Nene. So we had came back from out of town, right? And I was dropping her off. We had came back from out of town, and she all of a sudden she paid for a hotel for this nigga.
I think so. I don't know how it went or whatever, but I know for sure nigga said they was in a hotel with each other. That's why she was avoiding my calls and shit. That time when she had that bathing suit on. Remember when you was? She video called you and shit like that.
With the yellow bathing suit. She said she went to the beach with y'all or the pool, some shit like that.
Nah, I ain't going with her to no pool. To find out that same day when she had that bathing suit, that's when me and Ty had a fight. She was in the hotel with that nigga.
And she recorded him?
I never met her from Ty. I met Asia alone. I didn't even know nothing about Asia and Ty. But to find out.
She said that she met you through the... Yo, this is what I'm saying. So she you...
with the nigga every day. So every time she was at my house, she would tear his phone up and all that. Ty just recently disrespected your baby mother. And I took her for that. I took her for Asia. He disrespected, called all types of prostitute hoes and all this other shit. That's why you get beat up by your baby father and all that. And I took her for that bitch. And that bitch turned against me.
They was fucking each other?
I don't know what they did, to be honest. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know. To me, Asia told me and my family that Ty was trying to touch her 2 times. She said raped. That's what she said. So I'm saying to myself, if this man
he tried to rape her 2 times and she's still chilling around with him?
Yeah, that's what my mother told her. She said, yo, if this man tried to do everything, why he was downstairs at his house every day, spending the night, sleeping over there and all that? Hey,
spending the night? She spent the night with him?
She used to go to his crib and all that. She used to go to the nigga crib and all that. Right downstairs. He was living downstairs from me. Spend the night and all that. She wasn't with me. I never met them. I never met her from him. I met her alone in the store, the Ox store, the corner store where she always used to sit at to roll up and stuff. That's where I met her from. That's where I met her from. I never knew nothing about him or her. Remember, he was supposed to be the weed man.
Exactly. She said that she used to be in his car because she couldn't smoke at the crib, right?
She was in his crib. They used to ride around every fucking day together and all that shit. She used to whatever, coke or whatever that Asia used to do, whatever, she used to bring him coke and all that shit. I found all that shit out. All that shit. Me and Asia was beefing. Find out she was texting Ty and stuff and recording, her in my house and all this shit. Nigga, you told me you don't talk to Ty. You know what I'm saying? How do you know what's going on in my house? Because I don't even fuck with the nigga. I don't even talk to the nigga. I bumped into the nigga the other day. That's how me and Asia got it too. I'm like, yo, Asia, you supposed to be. I was looking out for you and all that shit.
So if he was living downstairs, how the fuck how they went to a hotel? Like, that's what confused me. He used to stay inside your building or your crib, whatever.
Nah, once they kicked him out, he got evicted. He don't live down there no more.
And
the same day me and him had a fight. She was out there when she had the little baby suit on. She was on record. She was on video chat with you. She was showing you and everything. Matter of fact, she told you she was going to the pool. I remember that day. You're not lying. I was with her. I was walking to the store. She said, look, babe, I got my baby suit on. I'm going to the pool. We was going to the store. Ty came in front of the door, whatever, in front of my building and shit like that. Me and him had a fight. Fighting, Asia was right there, whatever, like that. Asia broke up the fight. And that same day she had that baby suit on, that same day she went with Ty to the hotel. She wasn't with me at no pool.
And you said she used her ID to get in the telly?
Huh?
She used her ID to get in the telly?
No, she used her own ID. Ty said Asia used her ID.
He didn't have no ID?
Whatever ID she had, Ty said it was from Asia. Asia told me the same thing. So I don't know if Asia lied to you, but Asia had an ID too.
Yeah, I know. I'm the one that got her that ID when she was living in Manhattan before she even moved out there.
Whatever ID she had or her Medicaid card, they do that.
Yeah, they don't take Medicaid. They took her regular New York State ID because that's the ID that I got her when she was in the I took her to go get it when she was in Manhattan.
Well, the crackhead hotel up here.
Mm-hmm.
She even told me that she helped him use the ID and shit like that, but she never told me she was at the hotel with him. I found that out from that nigga. And how she was going to her group home, she got in a cab 3 times. Because I was calling her that day when me and her had a fight. I'm calling her that day. I said, yo, so how the nigga know that you wasn't picking up my phone calls? You know what I'm saying? How did he know that? Because Asia wasn't picking up my phone calls that day at all. Asia called me when she got to the group home, and that was late at nighttime.
shit is crazy. Yeah, I'm on the phone still.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, bro. Like, at the end of the day, and you told me, you was like, Nene, only, you kept saying, yo, Ada, tell that girl Nene the truth. Tell that girl Nene the truth. You was like, tell that girl Nene the truth. And stop lying to that girl. Stop lying to that girl. So I would figure out what you were saying. That's what I'm saying when you were telling me about her and Tom, I never knew none of that shit. Because I never met her from Tom. I met her on my own at our store. She walked up to me. That's how I met her. I never met her from Tom. I didn't even know her and Tom was hanging around.
And then on top of that, she was in
running around his car every day.
Yeah, because she told me he had lost his car. His car broke down. He got $5,000 to move out the crib. He was squatting in and all this shit. So she telling me his business. She telling me all y'all business. You had a baby in you. You was supposed to go get it out. She telling me all y'all. And I'm not even asking her. She's just telling me this shit.
No, it's like she was telling us your business about how you fucked some bitch and you gave her STDs and community and shit like that.
She never caught that from me. Shaquasia got raped, and when she got raped, she came straight to me and started fucking with me when I first met her. That's how me.
That live over here. She even told my sister-in-law that was hitting you up. She was show my sister-in-law pictures and shit about you. And I said, yo, Adrian, why you keep talking about your baby father? Even your baby mother that live out here in New Brighton. Adrian was saying how you be at that bitch crib and all that. She pregnant by a white nigga and all that stuff. You know, how do I know about your business? You understand what I'm saying? I never asked Ada no questions. My mother told Ada, yo, Ada, stop going around telling people your business. About you was molested and all this other shit. You understand what I'm saying? She even told Todd about you. Your business about telling Todd shit about you. About you beating on her and all this other stuff. And about rape. You raped her and she got you locked up and shit like that. You caught ACS on her and stuff like that.
I never called ACS on that girl. First of all, call ACS on how when you never had your kids. What the fuck am I calling ACS for? How can anyone call ACS on you when you have no kids? She sound crazy.
And she told me, she was like, yeah, because she called ACS on your first baby mother and stuff like that. Then you called ACS on her. I said, whatever you
I called ACS on, she called ACS on my first baby moms. How the fuck I call ACS on her to tell him anything when she have no kids? Every one of my kids got taken from her. Who's calling ACS on her? She calls ACS on her own mother to get her kids removed out of her mother's care. She's a bug out.
She was trying to get me to call on, she was like, yeah, my baby father asked me, can you call ACS on this lady that got our daughter, the white lady that got your daughter and stuff like that?
No, because she telling me that the lady was abusing my daughter. She fell on her face on a visit one day, and that's when I said call and report the shit. I never would call nothing and just make up something for report. I don't play like that. I was in the system. I don't play that shit. Yo, that bitch is bugged out, son.
This is what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Adrian don't know me and I'm holding the war. Adrian just made up.
And that's the whole thing. You don't even know her, Nene. I don't even understand how y'all get involved. She came from out of a mental house, and y'all sitting there got these girls chilling.
Got involved. Let me tell you something. I never got involved in the girl. I never knew the girl was on medication. I never knew Todd took her to the hospital, that she had a disease in her pussy or none of that. That nigga Todd told me about it because she left that in the car to find out. You ain't know that? That nigga would take her to her appointments and everything at the clinic. When she had a disease in her pussy.
I didn't know about no disease and nothing. I knew she had a UTI. That was it.
Nah, he told me about that shit, about the disease, because she left you know the discharge papers? She left it in his car. I never knew nothing
What
about
type of disease she had?
That was his baby mother. Because he got a baby mother named Age. I never even knew nothing about that girl. Then when I seen her walk up to his car one day, I'm like, yo, who that? He was like, oh no, that girl, she's slow, she on medication and shit like that. She buy weed from me. But to find out, them niggas was together every day. She was going to his homeboy's house and all that.
Yeah, she said she was going to, what's that shit up there? I forgot the name of them projects. Whatever. Oh, man. So now, Nene, what the fuck is going on? Because she's pregnant. Now Kira is saying that she was in the bathroom with your brother.
Oh, yeah, let me tell you. I didn't even know this part. She did some sneaky shit. It's like she told me about Todd. She told me and my family, Todd tried to rape her twice, right? So I'm saying to myself, I said, that's fucked up. I said, because you got your baby father locked up for some shit like that. What's so special about Todd? You understand what I'm saying? Is that right or wrong?
Mm-hmm.
So this nigga tried to hit up on you twice while he was around him in his car, sleeping at his apartment downstairs and all that shit. But you kept putting me above. I said, yo, tell your baby father the truth. I can't wait till I talk to him because I'm going to let him know. I never met you from Todd. And me and you I wasn't even hanging around y'all. Because I don't smoke and I don't drink. You was with Todd alone by yourself. He was coming to pick you
and
up.
She said you was always in the car with her. Like, you just came out.
I was in the car with her because I never even knew she was riding around. They just recently told me that shit. Holding drugs and all that. I never knew none of that shit.
Holding drugs.
On my kids. Even though I found out how she was stealing drugs from y'all and giving it to Ty. Coke and stuff. Coke. How you think
she was stealing drugs from? I didn't ever have no coke for her to steal.
wherever she got it from, that's what the nigga Ty saying. She stole it from whoever she was around, coke and shit like that. Her and Ty was doing coke and shit together. I never even knew that shit, because I don't smoke and I don't drink. I never was around them. I got 3 kids. I got my own crib, 3 kids. I got to take the responsibility. I don't be around. I don't be outside. So for her to put me involved with this shit, she wrong for that. I even never knew the girl was on medication. None of that. Ty was telling me that. I never knew nothing about the girl. Her and Ty was friends before I met her.
Now I know that, and she said she met you through Ty. That's what I'm saying. She met Ty because she said that She said that she started smoking weed, and he was the only. She was the weed. He was the weed man.
Nah, she lying. She lying. That nigga met her on her own. I met Asia at the Ox store, the corner store she walked in, because I seen her one time when she was walking up to his car, she was saying hi to him or whatever. So I asked him, I said, yo, you know that girl? You messing around? He was like, no, don't pay her no money. She on medication and stuff like that. She bugged out. She bought weed for me one time and stuff like that. That's how he told me he met her from buying weed and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't never around. I never even know every day and every night her and Ty was riding around by themselves, going to his homeboy's house and all that stuff. I never even went to his homeboy's house. Never even knew none of that. And I told her, I said, yo, why the fuck you would tell your baby father some shit like that? You met me from Ty. Because I kept hearing you saying that. And I said, yo, Ada, tell that man the truth how you met me. You met me on your own at Ox store.
So what's this shit that with your sister-in-law? So like I'm really like, cause now it's like she's pregnant
she
and
did, right? What Asia did or whatever like that. I told Asia, I said, yo, Asia. I said, Asia, yo, don't smoke with my brother, whatever, because my brother got a girl, whatever. To find out, I never knew Ty introduced Asia to my brother. They was in my crib smoking. I never even knew that because I don't let nobody smoke in my crib.
Mm-hmm.
Asia told me Ty and my brother and her were smoking outside. To find out, my brother said no. Ty brought her upstairs. Ty brought her upstairs and they were smoking in my crib. I said, what? Asia said that. Asia said, y'all was outside. He was like, no, we were standing right here by the bathroom. You wasn't here, Nene. I said, what? I said, nah. Asia said, and I told Asia, I said, Asia, don't smoke with my brother. You know, don't talk to my brother because he got a girl, whatever. To find out, I didn't even know Asia went in the bathroom with him. My brother was in the bathroom, and Ada walked in. Ada said she walked in the bathroom with him. He was in the bathroom. She just walked in. She said she walked in because she was scared. And I'm saying, and my sister-in-law said, what you was scared of? If you were so scared, why would you walk in that bathroom with that man? After you laughed up in my face, because my sister-in-law used to talk or whatever like that. So she told Ada, she said, Ada, you can cause a problem like that. Because at the end of the day, you walked in that bathroom with that man for no apparent reason. And then you going around telling lies on people that people try to talk to you and touch you and all this stuff. Because she approached Asia about that, and she spoke to Asia with that this morning. Because Asia telling her, please, tell my baby father that none of that's not true. None of that's not true. Asia texted her this morning on that shit. Well, at the end of the day, Asia still talking to Ty. Asia told Ty mad shit, mad lies and all that about my baby father and all that shit. Had Ty to text my baby father. But Asia didn't tell you how Ty disrespect her though, right?
Nah.
Yeah, he disrespected her all types of prostitute bitches and all that. And I'm the one who took up for her. And he said, yeah, call your baby father. He keep telling Asia, call your baby father, call your baby father. Asia like, my baby father not on your level. The reason why Asia don't want you and Ty to talk, because she don't want Ty to tell you what it is with them. That's why, to believe me, I don't care what nobody says. I think Asia and Ty fucked. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie, because at the end of the day, if you supposed to be my friend Asia, and me and him just kind of fight, why the fuck you going to the hotel with him? And why the fuck you avoided my phone calls?
No, you're right.
Is that right or wrong?
You're right.
Like, you saying you keep telling your baby father, oh, I hang with Nene, I hang with Nene. You're not hanging with me, you hanging with this man. Stop putting me involved in shit.
So the whole time she was at your crib, she said she was with your family, she was with this nigga?
She was with Ty. She wasn't with my family. She was with Ty. She wasn't with my family. Asia wasn't even with me. She sent her aunt the screenshots when Ty disrespected her. Her aunt ain't tell you that? Asia called her aunt for Ty. I said, why you call your baby father? The man keep telling you, call your baby father, call your baby father. Sorry. I don't know, but Asia doing some violating shit or whatever like that. Me and her texting back and forth. I went up to her group home. I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. I went up to her group home because at the end of the day, I never had beef with nobody. I never been around people. I always stayed to myself.
She always telling me you fighting with some Indian chick and all this extra shit in front of your crib. She said you just had a fight. She was over there laughing at the shit. I said, why do you fuck you so bent off of drama? Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit, my nigga.
She's a liar because that was my sister-in-law. And this was the same lady that Aja was going to her house that was feeding Aja. She got 2 kids. She's Muslim. She got 2 kids. She lived right there where Aja lived at. Right down the block from Aja. Me and Aja used to go to this lady's house. And no, that was my sister-in-law was arguing with the lady. Because Aja told Todd the same shit about the fight and all that. I never jumped in because I don't got no problem with her.
She said she don't even talk to that nigga Todd.
Yeah, and I told her, I said, didn't your baby father told you not to fuck with her? And she still was fucking with him behind your back. She wasn't with me. She was with him. She was with that nigga. That's why me and her was beefing because he had her to record everything in my house of what we were saying. And she was texting him in my house, too. That's how I found out. I just found out this on Thursday. That's how me and her got problems. But I even seen the text and all that shit. I said, hey,
so let me ask you this, Nene. When they was smoking upstairs, like they was smoking in like your regular apartment, like just randomly outside in the living room or...
No, they were smoking in Ty crib, the crib downstairs.
So how they wound up in your crib?
Huh?
How they wound up in...
When I went out to a party and shit, I didn't know that. My brother just told me this today because his baby mother asked him because Aja, when she spoke to Aja earlier, Aja said they was outside in front of the house or whatever like that. Mm-hmm. And my brother said, no, they wasn't. Ty brought Aja upstairs and introduced me to Aja. I was at a party. I wasn't there.
Okay.
And my brother was like, my sister-in-law said, she just told me that she was like, right, Nene? She just said, because she had on speaker, she just said, yeah, I was outside smoking. I said, yeah, that's what she said. Yeah, I was outside smoking. And she was like, Nene told me not to smoke with her. And yes, I did told you not to smoke with my brother.
Alright, but then she admitted to being upstairs and then being in the bathroom. Like, what was he doing? Was he using the bathroom when she walked in? Was they smoking? He was in the bathroom smoking and she walked in to smoke? Like,
I think he probably was using the bathroom and she walked in the bathroom.
For what?
He wasn't smoking or none of that. She said she walked in. That's what she told his girlfriend. She walked in because she was scared. She had a lot she was going through in life. That's what she said.
All right, but what was he doing in the bathroom when she walked in?
He was in the bathroom. I don't know what he was doing in the bathroom. He was using the bathroom or something, and she just happened to walk in the bathroom.
And close the door, and what happened? Like I'm lost.
In the bathroom, you understand what I'm saying? I can't say that because I wasn't there. I didn't even know this happened.
All right, but he not even saying what happened. Like as a man, what happened? Like
He said he didn't do anything with her. He said he didn't do nothing with her. She came in the bathroom, started talking about you. Oh, my baby father, it's with his baby mother. Out here, this, that, the third. That's what he said. She was talking about
I was with my child. My baby mom's was going through security training. I don't really need to tell her business like that, but I was with my daughter going shopping. This is what I do. Like I told your sister, I'm a father. Like
shit like that. Yeah, she was. That's what she was telling him about you. And he kept saying, "Why do you keep telling me about your baby father?" She do that. She do that to everybody. She talks.
Nah, but she literally. You know how many times I spoke to her, Nene, and she said, "When I'm with Nene and I do not talk about you at all. There's nothing to talk about." I said, "So what you be doing?"
She don't be. That's the whole thing about it. She don't be with me. And I said, when you're around me, why you always running from your baby? Why you always running when your baby father? You know, when your baby father calls. I always was wondering why she always run when you calls. Because when I used to come out from upstairs and I used to see her running from out of the house, I'm like, why she running for? And I was like, oh, she on the phone with her baby father and stuff like that. And I didn't know that the time that she hiding things from me. She used to always run outside when she was around him. And I kept saying, why she keep running? She don't be with me because I don't smoke and I don't drink. So that's why as a person, that's why I called you to let you know. She lying. She just started to hang with me after Todd left. After he left, she just started to hang with me. Like I said, remind you, I don't smoke and I don't drink, so I don't be down there.
Nah, I know that. That's why I wonder, like, what y'all do together. Like, she said, oh, Nene drink sometime. She don't smoke?
No, I don't. I wasn't even down yet. She started hanging with me once that nigga left. That's when she started hanging with me. And you can find out that they both set me up. He had her to record and to spot me and my baby father. And she was doing exactly what he told her to do. Because he was like, you think Aja your friend? You know Aja recording you in your house and shit like that. I'm like, yo, you lying. So he was telling me everything that's going on in my house. And to find out, Aja sent my sister-in-law the video, the recorder shit and all that. So that's how I know Todd wasn't lying. I said, oh, For real?
What made her send it to your sister-in-law, though?
She sent it to my sister-in-law.
But for what?
I don't know.
That's your sister-in-law.
That's my sister-in-law. She sent her to record it.
Recently?
Recently, yesterday, yes.
Yeah, because she's scared of her. That's why.
Yesterday, she sent her record it. She called her this morning because Ty was calling me and stuff. Because, you know, Ada's still talking to Ty and shit like that. So Ty calling me on some Ada shit or whatever. Ada said this, Ada said that. I said, yo, let me tell you something. She's not on my level. You understand what I'm saying? I said, I'm not getting locked up for her. I said, you go ahead along with that shit and stuff. So my sister, Ada called my sister-in-law, and my sister, begging my sister-in-law, please tell my baby father that, that's not true and stuff like that. She said to him, please tell my baby father that's not true and shit like that. And she was crying on the phone like, please tell him, or whatever. So my sister-in-law said, yo, why do you keep starting this shit with Ty and shit like this? Telling Ty all this shit about Nene, and Ty the one who called him Nene and telling him shit about you. She said, I don't talk to Ty. You do talk to him. You do.
And why Ty calling her a hoe? I'm confused about that.
You said what?
Why is Ty calling her a hoe if they never fucked or, you know, like, that's another thing I'm confused about.
That's what I'm confused about too. She sent it to her aunt. She sent that shit to her aunt, bro. And I said, why you ain't show your baby father that shit? That's what I'm confused. I believe in deep down inside, like I said, I believe they did something. Because Ty go home for her. And Aja go home for Ty. Aja do anything Ty tell her to do, and I'm going to keep it real to you. Ty was the one who had Aja to record my house and to be around me, to listen to what we talking about in my household.
And the nigga had her toting drugs for him?
Holding drugs and all that shit.
Holding drugs where? In her pussy?
Holding it, running around.
Oh. And this is supposed to be a person that's supposed to be getting my kids back. She's not getting my kids back, son. Not as long as I can help it. With this type of character that she displaying out there, and this is an area that she's not even from. She burnt her shit down every fucking city she went to. Bronx, Queens, Manhattan, Brooklyn. This is her last stop. And she fuck it up here? She a bug out, son.
Yeah, bro, let me tell you something. She not fit for them kids. Don't do it. It's not worth it. I see her, the style she is and how she about. She's a liar. That's why I see why her family don't fuck with her. Now, for sure, I see why you don't fuck with her. Her family don't fuck with her. She do some backstabbing shit to people, and good people looking out for her. She turn against them.
That shit is crazy. That's why I told her I never really wanted to meet y'all too. Because this is what I said, Nene, and I keep it real with you.
He was using her. He was like, I was using that bitch to hold shit for me and all that shit when I was running around at nighttime and all that stuff. And I told Aja, I said, yo, Ty's not your friend. That nigga talked about you like a dog. You
know why? Because as long as she a part of that lifestyle, she makes her feel like she's somebody by doing shit like that. Like, oh yeah, that somebody needs her. Niggas don't need you. Get the next slow thing moving out there. You got a crib full of retarded people in there.
Yeah, I can see that.
You understand?
Sure,
so,
I see that.
Like I said to your sister, I've been in these streets for over 20 years, Nene. You feel me? I'm not no kid. I've been doing this shit since a teenager. I tell Quasia shit off experience so she ain't got to go through it. You feel me? I was in the system before. I've been locked up mad times for all kind of shit. You understand? I know crazy shit like she got me locked up for no rape shit. Guns, drugs, I done been there, done that shit. So with me even coming out there, that shit is like a cakewalk in the park when I come to Staten Island. Like it's literally any man land. I look at that shit as like, you understand? Like my mind just, I come out there to clear my mind sometimes. My oldest daughter live out there. I go to make sure she good. My baby mom. I never went through shit like this. You understand?
Yeah.
Like, with the lifestyle that she has going on, she meets people and just...
She claiming it like it's you, like, he beat on me. Like, she told Tom mad shit about y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is why
Nene, I came out of jail with this girl. She was on 36th Street in Manhattan when I came out of jail. I was on 31st Street. One day I came to see her and I didn't want to be bothered. That girl beat me with her bag from 36th Street all the way to 31st. I got a whole video. I'm screaming help, nobody helping me. You understand? I just can't. I'm big as shit. I don't want to hurt this girl. Nobody ain't doing shit. But she want to sit here and claim I'm the abusive one. One day, I was driving Quasia home. We had an argument. I'm driving her back to Staten Island, right? This girl punching me in the face while I'm on a BQE. Literally almost had an accident. I had to pull over. But then she go tell her aunts, oh, this man beat me, hit me. You just beat me in my face while I'm driving. I almost could have killed both of us. And you worried about me hitting you back?
Yeah, she be telling her family some wild shit, and then she talk about her family. That's the whole thing about it. You tell your family mad shit about people, and then you talk about your family. Oh, my family molested me. Oh, they did this to me. Oh, my baby father did this to me, and all this other shit. bro, she said y'all niggas set her up. She was like, yeah, people. And then she said you fucked her aunts and all that shit.
No. She talking about her other baby father. I think you got to get that confused too, because her other baby
she was
father.
talking about you. I'm telling you, she never speak bad about them.
I'm gonna tell you, she got more than one baby father, Nene. Her other baby father was the one her mother told her that she think that he slept with her sisters, and then she took it and ran with it because of the type of lifestyle that they got, whatever the fact may be. You understand?
Wow.
I never even met none of her aunts.
She claimed that her other two baby fathers are better than you. All she talk about is you. That's the only person she talk about.
I'm telling you right now, she talking about her other baby father. That's the only person she can talk about that, because that's the only person that she alleged did that shit in her family. Yeah. Understand? I never met her aunts or anything.
First of all, at the end of the day, whatever you and her went through, she don't got no right telling nobody about y'all business.
I don't know what type of relationship y'all got. You obviously make her feel comfortable enough to talk about that shit, Nene. She ain't got nobody else to talk to.
Yeah, because only her and Ty was talking. That's how I found out about her. That's how I found out, you understand, about her and Ty. That's how Ty knows so much about you and shit like that. And I think that's fake. I'm like, that's fake. So I realized every time you and Ty, and you and her get into it, she was just calling Ty and shit. Oh, Ty, come and help me. He beating up on me. He doing this. He doing that. Why are you calling the next man?
She calling Ty to come do what? Whenever she never called him while I was with her.
Because Ty said he heard you in the background. So you probably was in the back doing shit like that. Because Ty said he heard you in the background when you was.
She used to call you. She said she was calling you.
She didn't call me. She was calling Ty, not me. I never even knew nothing.
To do what? Half the time we was out of town, in a whole different state.
I never even knew nothing about none of that shit. Ty told me about the shit. She wasn't on the phone with me. She was on the phone with Ty. And I was like, yo, why she don't never pick up my phone calls and shit like that?
So he was playing like he was you?
Huh?
So he was playing like he was you?
I guess so. It wasn't me. It wasn't never me, because Aja never picked up my phone calls at all when she was.
So when I used to see you text her to make sure she was good, that was never you texting her to make sure she was good, Nene?
Huh?
That was never you texting her to make sure she was good, checking on her?
Nah, that was Ty. That was Ty on my kids. That was Ty.
Nene, you never called her, you never texted her to see if she was good every day?
Nope. Recently when I was.
No, I mean a while ago. Like this was when we was going out of town. You never checked on her.
A while ago?
Yeah, like probably like before she found out she was pregnant. Basically.
When I used to text her, basically, Aja never responds to me. When Todd texts her, she's phone to him. Remember, Todd texts her for different numbers. You understand what I'm saying? I never even knew that. Todd the one who walked to her about me. Like, yo, why every time Nene text you and shit like that, call you don't pick up and shit like that? That's when she started picking up my phone calls and shit. But otherwise, it wasn't me she was on the phone with. That was that nigga Todd. I'm telling you, that was that nigga Todd. That was that nigga Todd. She used to tell me she delete Todd number out of her phone because you be going through her phone. So everything her and Todd talk about, you can't see it. She deletes the number and it texts. She said, I don't leave that shit in my phone because my baby father be going through my phone, so I delete the texts and shit like that. So she's a lying piece of shit.
And you know what she told me? Oh, I could believe. That's what she just said on Facebook. Oh, you could believe all the lying. This is what she said.
And yeah, she said how you got her Facebook page and you don't want to give her her Facebook.
I'm not giving it to her because this is the only way that her family finds out what's really going on. Move the fuck on, bro. If you could believe some lies, that's fine. But posting shit, I really don't care. And you cheated on me several times. I'm happy you're lying at. I ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah, she did. She would tell people you were cheating on her and shit like that. Cheating on her, you did this to her, you did that to her. She did. And I'm telling you, that wasn't me she was talking to the whole time. You thought she was talking to me. She was talking to that nigga Ty. That was the nigga that was picking her up and everything. That wasn't me. I told you how I met her from the box store. When she used to sit on the crate. She walked inside the store and she was like, oh, hi. That's the time when me and Ty had an incident. She was downstairs. Ty pretending like she was her niece. When you and her had a fight, Ty picked up at the ferry that night. And she was supposed to spend the night at Ty crib or whatever. So me and Ty had left in all that shit. And I'm banging on the door and shit like that because my shit was down there. So I'm like, yo, give my sneakers and shit like that. I seen when Aja walked out the door. Aja came to me the next day because that's when she called the cops or whatever like that. And the cops came and that's when she left. He pretended like that was his niece. And the next day, that's when Aja came out to tell me the truth. That was her downstairs. That's how I found out her and Ty fucked around. Cause she was telling Ty, open the door. And Ty was like, no, they gonna jump you and shit like that. Me and my sister-in-law was gonna jump on shit like that. And I was like, girl, me and my sister-in-law wasn't gonna jump you. I didn't even know you were down here. I didn't even know. She was like, oh, I was going to say something to you, but I didn't want no problems and this, that. I said, how you going to make a problem and you ain't had nothing to do with it? He claiming that you was his niece. First you was his baby mother, now you his niece. Which one is it? Which one is it? Because him and my brother had a big thing about that. Because he was telling my brother, oh, yeah, my brother said this. That's my brother's daughter and all that shit. He made up a whole lot about that shit.
No, that's crazy.
Hello?
Yeah, listen. Yeah.
And she did some foul, like she was doing some foul shit, but I never knew. Ty kept saying, yo, Tessa, the bitch is bugged out. Ty the one who put me on about her. Like she fake, she phony, she bugged out. You can get her to do anything and she gonna do it. And that's what Ty getting her to do anything in the age of falling into his trap. But when this nigga disrespects you and call you all types of hoes, that's why your baby father beat up on you. Her aunt got the text. I don't know why she didn't send you the text. Her aunt got the screenshot that Ada sent to her. I don't know what aunt is it, but one of her aunts got the screenshot. And I wish they could send you it so you could read that shit. Because like you said, how he know about a hole and all this other stuff? That means they fucked. Because Ty told me plenty of times he fucked her. She said no, he didn't. So I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if it's true or not. And that's what I said. And I told her, I was sending you the screenshots and everything. I said, yo, tell your baby father to call me. Because I want to tell that nigga the truth. Because I'm tired of you calling me in the middle of something. I don't got nothing to do with you and Ty. You met me on your own, and you and Ty been met each other. And for her to put me in the middle of shit, that's fucked up. Because like I said, I don't smoke and I don't drink with them at all. And for her to do a lot of dirt on your name, and we don't even know you, that's really fucked up too.
That's just what she does to everybody.
I see that, and now I see why her family don't fuck with her. I see why her family don't fuck with her now. And I remember you told me on the phone, you said, Nene, only if you really get to know her, you will see what type of girl she is. And I said, you know what? Your baby father told me that truth, really about you, how fake you is. He said, you said the right thing about her.
Mm-hmm.
And Ty just using her, and she just using him. To be technical, to keep it buck, she gave that nigga Ty $200 to get his car fixed.
What?
That nigga never got his car fixed.
What happened?
Nigga never got his car fixed. You heard me. She gave him $200 to get the fucking car fixed. That nigga never got his car fixed at all. He spun that shit.
Yo.
And I told her not to give it to him. I said, don't do that. Don't give it to him because he not going to get nothing fixed. She like, nah, he was looking out for me when I came from out the hospital. He was supporting me with cigarettes, beers, and all this shit. Riding around with me, come to pick me up and all that shit. I said, oh, for real? That's how grimy y'all niggas is? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But to find out, she said she told you all this shit.
She told me that he used to give her weed to smoke because, yo, Nene, honestly, the bitch is a fuck girl. She been that way since I was in jail. Before I got out of jail, she said she got raped while I was in jail. She doing the same shit now. Ain't no difference. She burn a bridge everywhere she go. I told you that.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. And that nigga Ty was just using her anyway. She was able to just using her anyway. She said, oh no, I was using him.
Using him for what? For weed? Yo, weed hoarding.
No, she was the one buying the weed. Not him. She was. She was coming in with the weed and stuff. Your weed. Matter of fact, that was all yours, right?
Yeah.
She was using it. She was smoking it up with him. Mommy.
That's crazy.
She was smoking that shit up with him.
That's crazy. She said that he sold weed. So they was doing coke together too, you said, Nene?
I heard they was doing that too. That's how I found out that shit from her. I never even knew that nigga do that.
She said that nigga was selling it. That's what she told me. Because she kept trying to get me to get some. She kept trying to say, get some coke, I can move it out here. This, that, and the third.
Nah, them niggas were doing that shit. Her and Ty were doing that shit together. That's how Ty told me that she stole the last time before he moved, she said she stole some coke from one of her boys or whatever, their boys or whatever like that, and she brought it to Ty, and they were doing it together downstairs. That's how I found out Ty was doing coke and shit. I never knew she do coke. She the one told me, and she bought him some too. They did it before he left. I wasn't hanging with them. I'm a type of person. I'm going to move around. I'm riding around. I'm handling my business. That's what I'm doing. I'm not hanging out because I don't smoke or drink or do none of that shit with them. I got kids.
Nah, that shit is retarded, son. A little bit too much for my ears.
She did some fun boy shit, and I'll show you the screenshot and all that. And I kept saying, yo, tell your baby father to call me so I can let him know what the real deal. Because every time you put me in the middle of shit, because you did the same thing with your aunt, you gonna tell your aunt, oh, that was her ex and stuff. That Ty wasn't my ex. Ty was just my friend. He was a neighbor from downstairs. That was it. That nigga was a neighbor from downstairs.
So why she saying you? Yo, this is what I'm saying. She said he was your baby father. He got you pregnant, and all of a sudden you had a miscarriage by him and all kind of shit.
No, we dated 2020, a long time ago. That's when I used to live at my mom's house and shit like that. And that's when I got pregnant with him or whatever, and I lost the baby. So what the fuck is she talking about? And I told her that. I said that nigga squatted downstairs to watch me. I been was over that nigga. Me and that nigga wasn't together. That was 2020, and I told AJ that. Anybody that was downstairs, I told all of them that. And I told them, I said, yo, y'all gonna see this nigga, how grimy he is. That's why I don't fuck with him. That's why I stay my distance. And he was like, you ain't gonna fuck me. I got somebody who gonna hold me down and shit like that at nighttime, riding around with me and shit. And that was Asia. That was Asia. Because when Asia said, oh, yeah, I met his homeboys and shit, I said, yo, how long I knew that nigga? I never met none of his friends. Because I know what they about.
Fuck girl, son.
I know what they about. I never met none of his friends. I know what they about. And I told her that. I said, you being close to somebody that's gonna put you in the wrong predicament. He just using you. Because y'all doing shit together. You understand what I'm saying? I don't do that shit that y'all do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's fucked up how she put mad names on you. She did the same shit with me, too. She had that nigga try to text my baby father on some real shit. She said some fucked up shit and all that.
This bitch used to hit people up while I was in jail talking about I had some. Bitch used to do all kind of shit.
That, oh, my baby father got bumps on my dick. On his dick and shit like that. And that I got a disease. Yo, I don't got no.
That bitch got herpes. First of all, I don't even kiss that bitch, Nene.
Huh?
That bitch got herpes. I don't even kiss my baby mom. She got herpes in her mouth. That bitch bugged out. We barely even have sex.
Let me tell you something. Between me and you, I went with her to the emergency room. You understand what I'm saying? She gonna tell him, now how dumb can a nigga be? First of all, when you in the ambulance, they're not doing two patients at the same time. And then you cannot be in the same room as they doing two patients. Is that right or wrong?
No.
She gonna tell the nigga Ty that I got checked at the same time when she got checked. That's impossible, ma. I was in the room with you. I know what you got and all that. How the fuck I was...
What she got? Like, this what I'm saying. He went with her to... What the fuck she got?
I don't know. Some type of shit that she take medication 3 times a day.
3 times a day?
And she can't even have sex, to be honest. Between me and you, she can't even have sex. I'm keeping it real with you. So she told Ty to take my baby father on some wild shit. I'm letting you know, the bitch can't even have sex.
This some recent shit?
Recently. I was in the emergency room with her. Recently. I'm the one who took her to the hospital. Recently. Called the 911 and everything. She was in pain. Recently.
What the fuck?
Yeah, recently. And she just recently went to the hospital again from bleeding and shit like that when she was in her group.
Now I know she was bleeding, but I don't know what the fuck they so much. Yo. Nah,
but that time I didn't go with her. I only went with her one time. That's how I found out when she got and all that shit, some type of disease or whatever that shit is.
I'm bugged up soon.
But she going around telling people, I got something how? I ain't pregnant. You sound stupid. That I'm using, I bought condoms and shit. What I bought condoms for? You sound stupid. So when my baby father got the bumps on his dick and stuff, she had tried to text some shit like that to my baby father. And I told her, I said, you fake it phony because you said you don't fuck with her.
You bitch retarded, son.
Yeah, she really is.
Tell you the truth, before we started talking, no, I ain't even gonna say nothing, man. Before we started talking, like I said, I had a whole fucking bitch before she got out the hospital. She asked me to come back to her. I wound up fucking her in the bitch bed. All kind of shit. She's a fuck girl.
Yeah, she said that. She told me about. She told me about feeling how you fucked her at the girl house and shit like that. She said that.
Yeah, she's a weirdo. Like, I used to come out there, pick her up in the bitch car and all that. Like, my baby moms know my... Like, I don't even get involved in her bullshit. The bitch came out there ready to fight her with her baby father and brought her sisters with her. Like, she invited the bitch. The bitch pops out because that's what the bitch gonna do. She get busy.
She said you saw her up with the...
No, the bitch didn't even know where she lives at. She dropped the addy on the bitch Facebook and the bitch pulled up on her. I don't fuck with bitches that's a slouch. My baby moms is not even like that. You understand? She's not.
But I know she's a professional. Like that day, she called Todd too. That's how I found out about the shit. Cause Todd told me about the shit. Like
nobody wasn't gonna do nothing to her though. I tell her that much. But at the same time, you calling that bitch out. If they was gonna do a 101, the bitch would have fucked her up. Why you inviting somebody to your crib and then want to run inside? The bitch got a whole video that she sent to me afterward. Like, I started talking to the bitch afterward, and she sent me a video. Her baby father was in the car recording it. My baby mom was just running in the house while the bitch walking up the stairs. Like, I ain't got time for the extra he say, she say. If you got receipts, holler at me. That's all I tell anybody. Nowadays, everybody want to cap and tell me that I don't be with it. Like, that's why I said, with this shit, I already know how she is. It's not really that serious, but she caused confusion out there. Like I said, she's not from Staten Island. For her to be starting this type of shit out there, like, honestly, I tell her to pack up. I would have packed her up. I'm not going to have somebody chilling on a block that I got to live on and you starting confusion. You got to go. Them people got to move you. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to make it hard for you to go to the store every day. Like, I put it like that.
She trying to do some
yeah, because she's a cop caller. This is what she do.
I'm saying to myself, you call a nigga Ty to fight your back, like, yo, Ty, these bitches out here trying to jump me and all this stuff. How does nigga know all this shit? And he threw that shit in your face. He threw all that shit in your face and texting and violated you. She sent it to her aunt. She called the aunt ASAP. Oh, auntie, this boy Ty, la la la. Sent the aunt the screenshot and all that. I said he violated her. He violated her. He told her, you disease pussy bitch and all this stuff. Remember, you left that paper in my car when I took you to the hospital. I seen it. You got some type of disease in your pussy and all that shit. You out there selling your pussy. You doing this and you doing that. Find your last baby father. All that shit Ty said about her kids and all that. Bitch, go and get your kids and all that shit back. But that's how. But she want to be his friend though, right? That nigga ain't her friend. That's what I told you. I said, that's what you get because you thought that nigga was your friend. And you going around talking bad about your baby father and shit like that. I said, you have no time to hole in the wall. And look, that nigga do dirt right back on you. He texts you all the same shit you told him about yourself. First of all, how the fuck you in the car and the next nigga take you to the hospital? Don't you got a baby father? You claim that's your man. Your baby father's your man. He your husband. Why you didn't let him take you to the hospital and know what's going on with you? Why a next man knowing your business?
Because I wasn't fucking with her like that. At the time when her and Ty was talking, she had just got out the hospital. I was still fucking with the... I didn't leave... Me and Shorty didn't stop talking until around February of this year. You understand? That's when I just got back with my baby moms, in February. When in December, when she was pulling up the Shorty crib and I was driving her over to Brooklyn, I was fucking her, but I wasn't fucking with her. You understand? It wasn't like we was together. We just was talking. Because I still looked at her as the same bitch that got me locked up for rape. You understand? It's hard to get over something like that. Especially when you ain't do it.
That's fucked up, though. Like I said, that's fucked up.
I never lived my style like that. Like, my baby moms...
She said the same thing about Ty, but she not getting Ty locked up for that shit. You understand what I'm saying? And you her baby father, so that shit fucked up.
You know why? Because she's scared. She got to live out there. It's a difference. You understand? She ain't got no ties to him. She leave...